This does its thing.
Mm-hmm.
And, okay, this goes automatically, so here we go.
Oh, we're live now?
I think so.
Yay!
I don't see us. I don't see you, though. Make sure that we can see each other.
Let me see if I can pull up the comments on
What's
YouTube.
Could I just walk out there?
We're on the air.
On the air!
Are we on there?
It's live streaming. It says we're here.
Cool.
There's Jennifer Delaney. She's the first one in the chat. Hi, Miss Jennifer. Hello there, guys. We're going to give it a couple minutes to let people get in the chat, and we can hang out and talk some scary stuff. There's Miss Connie Cleary. Hello, Miss Connie. The night owls are creeping into the chat. Very cool. So we're usually down to Friday. It's like Saturday morning now, so I guess we could say good Saturday morning. All right, guys, let's see. Let me load the screen up. There's William Rochelle. Hi, William. Miss Connie Cleary, Ron. Let's see. WKE is here. Maureen is here. Hey there. Bobby Harvey Jr. Hey there, Bobby. DTS, down to Saturday. There you go. Godzilla fan 2299. Hello there. Very cool. All right, yeah, it's been a couple weeks and we're happy to be back.
All right.
We're happy to be back on the YouTube talking with you guys out there. We want to do a big shout out to the Bargain Barons on YouTube. So some YouTube friends of ours from Saskatchewan, Canada, the Bargain Barons, they are antique collectors and they also do some reselling.
Mm-hmm.
And they go to different like yard sales, estate sales, and they find the coolest antiques. They find some really unique things. So yeah, definitely check out the Bargain Barons, and they'll you won't be how should I word that? You'll be amazed.
Carefully, very carefully.
You'll be amazed.
Yeah, every episode is packed full of really cool finds. Again, they specialize in Victorian and turn of the last century sort of items, but you know, and they also restore things too.
Yeah, I think
Karen
Rob
does.
and Karen are the Bargain Barons, and yeah, I think she restores antique furniture. They find really cool antique jewelry, furniture, the Victorian mourning jewelry, where
Ooh, yes.
the funeral jewelry, yeah, where it's like made out of.
Explain mourning, yeah.
So the Victorian mourning jewelry.
Not the next day mourning, but MOURNING.
As in someone being in mourning because there was a death. They would wear like a lock of the person's hair. They would wear...
or they would braid the hair into different shapes like butterflies and...
Yeah.
You know, and they would be in a frame. Or like you said, sometimes
or in
jewelry.
Little brooches. Or sometimes they would take a piece... They would take locks of the hair and like make bracelets out of it.
Now, we
little
know it sounds,
jewelry pieces.
Yeah, we know it sounds pretty morbid, but it was very commonplace back in the Victorian era
to
do this to remember somebody by.
Yeah, so the Victorian era, the mourning jewelry is actually very sought after with collectors, and they found really cool pieces. There's even like hair wreaths that the Victorians would make. These very like intricate, elaborate designs, all made out of human hair.
Mm-hmm.
It's very strange, but really unique and different.
Hey, don't judge them. It's what they were into back then. You know?
Yeah, so shout out to Bargain Barons.
Yes, thank you so much, you two. You mean a lot to us, and happy to know you.
Very cool. All right, let's see. Who's all here? Gary Smith is here.
Okay.
Nora's here. Yay! There's more people creeping into the chat. So we were going to talk about black cats and black cat folklore.
Ooh, because Halloween's approaching, you know, the month of Halloween's approaching.
Yeah, Halloween is next month, and fall is right around the corner, and literally just a few weeks here. And the weather is even a little more crisp now. The weather's changing. We had some really hot days in August.
Horribly hot. It was tough
really
to be grim, let's put it that way, during some of those days. Let me tell you, some of those nights were brutal too. It didn't matter day or night.
Yeah, just really hot, humid days. And now that it's September, we've had some cooler evenings, cooler days. So it's like you could tell that the weather's changing. Almost fall. Yay, pumpkin spice season.
Can't wait. Well, they got pumpkin spice everything now.
Yeah, they do.
Speaking of that, I think we're working on our pumpkin spice special Halloween special number 5.
Well, we're also working on some. Well,
Other
we'll
stuff.
see. Yeah, I don't. We're trying. We want to get some more videos, like DVDs and Blu-rays out. We've never had a Blu-ray released yet.
We should do a Halloween Orange Ray release. Orange Ray. Let's create our own format, a Halloween format.
What would that be? Just an orange
Think about it,
Blu-ray?
man. Yeah.
But we have our crypt kitties, our 3 black cats, Earl, Jack, and Louie. And black cats, they weren't so popular in some parts of the world.
We got a shout out from Dino.
Oh, Dino!
He likes the set. Thank you,
Late
Dino.
Horror Show. Thank you, Dino. Awesome radio shows he puts out. I think he lives in YouTube now.
Yeah.
He's like live all the time. And we catch it when we can, and a lot of great radio shows.
Yes, he's uploaded himself into the web somehow. He's trying to figure out how to digitize his body.
Yeah.
And he actually lives in the internet.
He lives in YouTube.
Yes.
But that's great because he's
like
really built up his channel.
Wasn't that Lawnmower Man, that movie with Stephen King? Wasn't it like an uploaded, like he was like somehow he became like this digital person? I think so.
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, I don't know why it popped into my head, but Stephen King, The Lawnmower Man, check it out. That's Dino now.
All right, but black cats, so
Yes.
they're popular now. A lot of people seem to like them, and they're cuddly. They're great companions. But did you know the Pilgrims were terrified of black cats?
And why was that?
Well, they were a very superstitious folk. They were very afraid of everything and afraid of anything that was different than what their, ideals were. And
wow, I'm happy so much has changed. I'm happy that like nowadays you never see that.
And black cats, I guess, were very scary to them. And the Pilgrims did terrible things to black cats.
Oh.
They would burn them. They would have cat bonfires.
Oh, it's horrible.
It's disgusting. It's terrible. So I'm so glad that people love black cats now because they're not bad luck in my opinion. I think they are the sweetest pets anyone can have.
Well, it's weird because as you'll explain as you go through this, that some people looked at black cats as good luck. So
yeah, so we were talking about this. The sailors from back in the day, the sailormen would have a cat on the ship as good luck to catch the mice and rats, and they always wanted a black cat because in their minds black cats would bring them good luck on the ship, so they would have a safe voyage to and from wherever they were coming from. And then even the wives of the sailors would have a black cat as a pet as good luck, hoping that their husbands would come home.
Okay, so some cool stuff going on in the chat. I'm hoping I'm saying is it William Rusho? Rochelle. Oh, I that's like French or something. Rochelle. Witches familiars, which you're going to talk about. Yes, that's exactly why they didn't like them. And lately Horror Show, Dino says he has a new black cat named Zira, named after the Planet of the Apes character.
Oh, how cute!
Oh, and they have an orange cat named Zayas, so that's pretty cool. Like all Planet of the Apes
Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas.
Rock me, Dr. Zayas. Cats named after apes. I'm all about that. That's cool with me.
That's cute.
All right.
The Planet of the Cats. All right, Nora says, as much as I love Halloween, I'm still in summer mode. I could hold off the whole fall thing till October. But it's okay. Technically, it's still summer, Nora. I think you still have some summer until the end of this month. So you're good for a few more weeks.
Big Marty G, and that's Marty. He's looking into adopting a kitten.
There are many adoption
There aren't any more left ever.
No, all the kitties were sold out.
Yes. No. Trust me, that shouldn't be a hard order to fill.
Oh, there's cats outside you can adopt. I mean, they're everywhere.
Yeah, what's the one place that we recommend that...
Well, there's Kitten Crazy in Medina, Ohio.
Depends where you live, too.
Yeah, it depends on what city you're in or what neighborhood you're in, because there's so many different foster groups out there. I think there's even a cat cafe in Cleveland that had like an adoption program where you could go and get coffee and sit with the cats, and then you can adopt one of the kitties that they have. So yeah, there's lots of places that, where they need help adopting cats.
Insane Jay needs some help. He says, hey Grim, what store did you get the Monster Mash cereal at? I've been looking for it, but haven't found it yet. I found my box of Monster Mash cereal. I think I brought it back into the kitchen. At a Giant Eagle. At Giant Eagle, they had it. I think Mark's might have it, depending on where you live. I don't know what area
Yeah,
you're
most
from. But
most of the grocery stores should have them now. I mean, maybe even Amazon if your local stores don't have
they're
them.
hardcore.
You could probably just order it online at that point.
Yeah, keep on going.
But yeah, so William mentioned the familiars. Yeah, the Pilgrims also thought that that black cats were either witches' familiars or were witches who could shape shift into cats. So the familiar thing, when you look that up, it's like a demon that can take the form of an animal. And in this folklore and witch folklore, a lot of people thought that a witch's cat was her familiar. The black cat was the familiar, and that black cats were like little demons. And if anyone has seen Earl, he acts like a little demon sometimes. But we love them. We love our little demon cats. They're great. All right, let's see. Idiots will buy it and resell it on eBay. Well, Kirk, you can't blame someone for trying to sell things on eBay. I'm one of the resellers on eBay. Is there a Cap'n Crunch Halloween Crunch cereal? Gregory, that's a good question. I know that they did make Halloween Crunch in the past, but I haven't seen that in a long time, actually. Did they make those last year? Do you guys know? Like, I'm not sure. Lois says black cats are little demons.
Oh, yeah.
Gregory's asking about Captain Crunch Halloween cereal.
I never tried that one yet.
Yeah, that I'm not sure.
They do have it up.
Well, they're asking if it's even available anymore, and I haven't seen that one in a long time. They did it with Loki Charms.
Loki Charms?
They did a Loki Charms cereal?
Ooh, I want to see that one.
Now that's funny.
Yeah, the Halloween Captain Crunch, they had that at Giant Eagle as well.
Are those Doc Martens, says Late Late Horror Show. Yeah, these are my new shoes. Grim and I are wearing new shoes today.
Well, yours are new. Mine are like a little beat up and old. But yeah, sure.
Yeah, these
new
are
for
like,
me.
They remind me of like big Frankenstein boots. Or like the big Spice Girls shoes. Yeah, I love these things. These are my new favorite shoes. All right, so the cat stuff. Let's see. So most of Europe, I wrote some notes down for reference because I'm trying to remember everything. In Europe, most of Europe, they considered cats to be bad luck. We were talking about how the sailors thought cats were good luck, black cats on the ship. In Britain and Ireland, black cats were sacred in Celtic mythology. So in some parts of the globe, they thought that cats were good luck. Or black cats anyway. Scottish lore says a black cat's arrival at a new home signals prosperity.
There you go.
So let's say you move into your brand new home, a little black cat shows up at your door. You're set. You're good. You're gonna have a good life in that house with your cat, your new cat friend.
What else?
Welsh lore states that a black cat brings good health.
Oh.
So good health, good prosperity. In England and other Germanic cultures, black cats were associated with witches and bad luck. So there's the whole thing of a black cat crossing your path. And in their minds, they thought death and destruction were going to come your way if a black cat crossed your path. So our cats cross our paths all the time.
Yeah, and everything's perfect here. Oh my gosh.
Everything's wonderful.
It's a dream here. You don't understand how awesome it is. It's like we're living in Disney World 24/7. It's awesome.
Well, that might explain a lot, Chris.
Thanks, cats. So, William Rusho also says in the Middle Ages they killed cats, and the plague spread because the cats were not there to kill the rats.
So the Pilgrims also did that. They would have bonfires and kill these black cats. And yeah, in the Middle Ages, they were not about black cats, and yeah, there were less cats to go mouse hunting and rat hunting, and yeah, then that brought about the plague. Plus, on top of that, in the Middle Ages, they didn't use soap or water. They would just dump all
Their-
kinds of stuff into the
Their potty.
streets. Yeah.
Their potty would be emptied in the
They
street.
they would just go to the bathroom
And
wherever.
from what I understand, it might have been a parasol, but I've also have heard that's the reason an umbrella was in.
Spinning. There's been a disconnection.
Reconnection successful.
Okay. Yeah,
Something
OBS had a
happened.
glitch.
OBS, shame on you.
Hey guys out there, I'm sorry. OBS had a glitch. Can you hear us and see us okay?
Let us know before we go on.
Before we
It
continue.
said William said frozen, so I think that's where we were before that. Are we? We have to see if we're.
Are we still frozen?
Buffering. Uh-oh. Yes. Yes is what? Yes, you can hear us, or yes, we're frozen.
Can you hear and see us okay? We can see you. Okay.
Thumbs up.
Everything's good now? Cool. Thank you guys. Thank you, Watson family.
Uh-oh.
There we go. There's all the comments. You're loud and clear.
All right.
We can
Marty,
see you now.
Marty G, you're crossing the line there, buddy.
What was that? Oh, good. Yeah. Thank you, Nora. We do have some moderators in the chat. We, we want to keep this a show for everyone, for most ages to watch. So certain comments may get deleted.
Yeah.
Certain actions may be taken based on certain comments.
Yeah. Anything slightly sexual, racial, or even if it's done in jest. Because we don't have people don't have the context to know who that person might be.
Yeah, and we just
it's kind of like you got to just be careful. We just don't want anybody to get offended here.
Because someone could see that and think it's cringy.
Sure.
And it's like not cool. So.
Yeah, we're talking about the Middle Ages here when everything was so great. Anyway, go ahead.
So yeah, the Middle Ages, because there were less cats, there was that whole plague thing. Good point, William. And yeah, they thought black cats were bad luck. That they were either shape-shifting witches or witches familiars that were like little demons in disguise of a cat.
They had a lot of time back then to think of. Well, again, like I said, I wish I could say things are different now. But I really am seeing a lot of.
I guess the more things change, the more they stay the same.
Yes, that's where that. Oh my gosh.
I think there's still some people that believe these wacky things.
Or things that are. Without getting too far down that rabbit hole.
Right.
Anyway, so we're getting a lot of welcome backs. James Muscarella.
Thank you, James.
It's good to be back. Good to see you too, man.
So.
The buffering jokes. Haha.
All right, and here we go. So they used to think black cats are bad luck, but then over time opinions have changed. And yeah, so you have to think for thousands of years, people have had cats as pets, especially black cats. And in ancient Egypt, black cats were worshipped as goddesses.
Ooh.
They thought that they were like a little version of their goddess Bastet, which was the goddess protector of women in ancient Egyptian mythology.
Dino had a question about these mugs, which is good because we can also say hello to our friend Chris out there who needs some healing, comforting thoughts out there. Feel better soon, Chris. Yeah, our friend Chris made these.
Oh, yeah.
Dino was asking about these mugs. Yeah, we've had these for over a few years now, right?
Yeah, she made those a few years ago.
Yeah.
She hand sculpted them, and they're like on these. They're like big coffee mugs, and they're really cool.
They're big, tumblers, like big.
Yeah, she made those
travel mugs.
Made those all by hand. She has an Etsy store called Simply Wicked Decor.
That's true.
And she's not. I don't think she's selling anything currently, but in the future she will again.
Yeah, we like these so much. We didn't want to, use them too much, so they, don't wear them out or drop them and break them. Really,
yeah,
I'm afraid to drop them because they're cool. But she makes all kinds of stuff like this. We want to keep them as long as we can. So now they're a part of the set. Now they're decorations. But yeah.
Oh, thank
Nora
you, Miss
Wallace,
Nora,
thank you
for the $9.99 super chat. Thank you
Very
so
sweet.
much. Speaking of black cats, here's towards the Crypt Kitties Treat Fund. Aw, that's sweet. Thank you.
They'll appreciate it because they're eating us out of house and home right now. Yeah.
That's very sweet.
Very, very sweet. Thank you.
But yeah, the ancient Egyptians would worship cats, and they had the cat goddess Bastet, who was the protector of women.
Of cookies.
So and she was a black cat. She had the black cat head on like a human body or something. So yeah, black cats were very special to them. So all over the world, you see these different things where some people think they're evil and kill them, and some people are like, this cat's a god. It's awesome. We love this cat.
Well, felines in general, are very interesting and strange creatures.
Mm-hmm.
They have some sort of I don't know what you even call it. It's like a the way they are, the way their tails, even the way they almost operate independently from them. Their tails have a mind of their own in a way. You know, you ever notice that?
I think it's based on their mood because when cats like get annoyed with you, they'll like whip their tail real fast, kind of like a wag. Like you know, when a dog wags their tail, they're real happy. But when a cat wags their tail
They're
real
annoyed.
fast, they're annoyed with you.
Yeah.
They're like pissed at you.
But they are different sort of creatures in a way. I mean, they have a sort of a cosmic sort of. I think that's what the Egyptians saw in them. That they were sort of special, you know, as far as animals go, mammals
Yeah.
go. They weren't the typical mammal. Like,
And
you know.
plus, you know, they were companions and they help get rid of the pests around, like the mice, the rats, small rodents, those type of things.
Yeah, like an aardvark. I mean, what's that going to do? That just like, will they eat ants or something? But that's an aardvark. It's also like an armadillo. It's cool, it can roll up in a ball, but that's all it could do. It's a different thing. The different type of, you know, disposition, let's say that.
Yeah, and you know, they've been cats and dogs have been our companions for thousands of years.
And I've owned many armadillos and aardvarks, so I know what I'm talking about.
Armadillos and aardvarks.
Yes, you know that.
Yikes.
You know, I had to give them all up when I met you. You know, when we started working together.
No, that the cats didn't get along with them.
Yeah, because you know there was no enough room for all my armadillos and aardvarks. So.
But yeah, the whole witch thing, I don't know like what started that with thinking black cats are evil.
Before we got cut off we had that issue
but
there.
They thought they were. Some people thought they were.
I was going to mention Lois brought something up. Our friend Lois about I think that's how they got Saber. It was a neighbor cat, and they didn't want it or something, so they took it in. But Saber is the most loving, coolest cat.
Oh, Saber is awesome. We've met him before.
Yes, and once you
He's
pet
a very
him,
friendly cat.
once you pet him, he won't forget it, and he'll never let you go.
Yes, he just wants you to pet him forever.
Constantly.
He's
I love
like,
it.
pet me all day. I'm like, okay. This
Yeah.
cat's awesome. He's cute. So later on in the UK, you know, times changed, people's attitudes changed. So October 27th, the UK made it Black Cat Day. I think August 17th here in the States is Black Cat Day. I don't know if it's international or just in the States. But in the UK, they have their own Black Cat Appreciation Day. October 27th, just in time for Halloween.
See, I always thought they were cool. I always thought it'd be hard to get a black cat because everybody wanted them, and it's not true. I didn't know that.
They're actually the least likely to get adopted. Black cats and dogs are the least likely to be adopted, which is unfortunate because they make awesome pets.
Lois says you're right, and I bet he knows that he's being talked about right now. Saber. Next time I see you, Saber, I'm going to pet you up.
Yeah, tell Saber we say hi.
Yeah.
He's a good kitty.
Yeah, Tom and Lois are our cat gurus. I mean, they're like, you know, the senseis of cats.
I've heard that cats could see spirits. Jerry, thanks for bringing that up because that's another thing.
That's not true. I put all of my booze in the closet. But they can't, it's in wood and they can't, unless they have x-ray vision, how are they going to see my spirits?
Oh, gross.
Anyway, go ahead.
Ah, sorry. My nose is itchy.
I had to drink something. My nose is itchy.
Well, and I'm thirsty. Allergies.
Oh, my nose is itchy. Get me something to drink. What?
Well, my nose is like stuffy. And I'm thirsty. It's allergies. But yeah, some people
I'm thirsty. Where's the tissue? What?
Some people have claimed that their cat or dog could see ghosts. Where, like, if a cat is meowing at something that isn't there, maybe if they're staring at, like, a wall and there's nothing on the wall, but they see something.
I've seen a cat jump from me farting. I've seen that. It's true. That's how loud it was.
So the cats are afraid of your farts.
At least one time.
Some people
I
have
know
said
you are.
that their dog will bark at something that isn't there. So there's been experiences where people have seen their cats and dogs react to things that can't be explained.
I know a little bit about this.
And that's very strange.
Seriously, I do know a little about
Do you? Do you want to share a story?
It's because it's the same thing with infants, and when sometimes babies do the same thing, where it seems like they're looking at something that you don't see. I believe it has to do with the beta state of the brain, the beta waves, and that they're much stronger in a child and in an infant up until a certain age, a human infant, and then animals just always have it, like cats and dogs. But their beta waves are more in tune with things that may be sort of on a different plane of existence. And I can't prove it, but that's what
Well, cats and dogs.
that's what they say.
Cats and dogs have the mentality of like a 3 or 4 year old child.
Well, it has nothing to do with the mentality. It has to do with the actual
brainwaves.
Well, it might be though. It might be because
Because they have that same like little kid mentality.
I don't think
or
intelligence
similar.
has anything to do with the wavelength of how the brain operates, as far as the wavelengths it operates on. But it might.
It's interesting.
I'm a dumb monkey.
I have a blind cat that stares at the wall. Ooh, maybe they're seeing something beyond their sight.
I think a lot of people do that when they watch our show.
They just stare at the wall. I don't know if they really see ghosts or just trying to freak us out by pretending to see things that aren't there.
Yes, James, we know this. I'm not going to repeat what he said, but yeah, that is a horrible, true fact, and that's a terrible thing.
Yeah, that's a very terrible thing, James.
You could read it in the comments yourself.
Yes, I read it.
Yes, but that is I've heard of this too.
That is also why some pet adoption places will not adopt black cats during the month of October.
That's true.
Because they
don't know what they're going to do with them.
Because they're afraid of people doing terrible things to them. And that is a concern. We want to make sure they're protected.
Yes, Bobby Harvey Jr. concurs with you. He said the exact same thing you just said.
Mm-hmm.
That's something else, right? I mean, and that's how you know it's true, because, you know, if the APL or whoever's doing this, they know. I mean...
Yeah, I'm sure they have maybe experienced or have seen some terrible things because they work with the animals all the time.
Oh, Kirk Harrington says, have you ever seen cats jump from cucumbers? Not yet. Just my farts so far. But
those videos are funny, though. I don't think our cats have ever done that.
See? Okay. So
I don't know why cats don't like cucumbers. It's the weirdest thing.
You love cucumbers.
They're good in salad, all chopped up and diced up in little pieces.
The best part about a cucumber is the burping it up later.
Yeah.
So delicious. Yes, we've seen those videos. It is very odd. We do not know why that happens.
Very strange.
I've dropped other things shaped like that, and they don't run from those.
We have 41 of you guys watching right now. If you could please give us a hand and click the thumbs up button. We do appreciate it. You can also hit subscribe or hit the little bell next to subscribe. And that way you get notifications when we go live or upload a video. And then if we do have a super chat on here, it isn't required, but it is appreciated. It's kind of like tipping your bartender or your DJ.
And you can do all of that after you stare at the wall.
After you stare at the wall.
Yeah, please hit like and subscribe.
I don't see anything over there. I'm staring.
Well, it's a different. Well, if you watch what we're doing, then you would start staring at the wall.
Okay.
That's the difference. So they're going. Okay, so people.
What are the comments? Let's see.
Gary Smith. I watched Paranormal Caught on Camera the other night. It showed an image of a ghost moving in a room, and the cat there sat as if nothing happened. So maybe they don't see nothing, or maybe that cat was just out on a lunch break.
Or maybe the cat saw that ghost before, and the cat's just like, whatever.
Or maybe.
Yeah. I've heard cats can see the dead, says Kirk. Well, maybe.
Like Jerry Garcia?
Like the Grateful Dead?
How they into them? The dead. Yeah.
Love the new light, says Tony.
High on the
Hey
train.
there, Tony.
Da 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 da.
All right, so now that we've already talked about
I've seen the dead, man.
The bad.
Yeah, back in '72 in Ashbury, bro. Woo. Oh.
Well, now that we've talked about the bad luck cats, the good luck cats, different cultures and what they think of black cats.
What do you
over
think
the
about
years? We talked about Black Cat Appreciation Day in the UK. Now we can talk about famous black cats.
Famous black cats.
Famous black cats. So
you got my answers earlier, but they weren't the right answers.
No, Felix the cat.
Yes.
Felix the cat is a very famous, well-known.
Not to be confused with Feel It the cat. That's a different cat. Feel it.
Oh my.
Go ahead.
All right, so Felix the cat.
Yes.
Is, the famous cartoon cat.
That's it.
That's it. He's cute.
That's the only black.
No, there's more though.
That's
There's
a
more.
cartoon cat.
And if you guys know of any black cats that you
Ooh.
have seen in movies or TV shows, put it in the comments.
I almost did a spit take.
What?
You ready? I gotta move my hand.
Uh-oh.
What?
What? Ray!
What the?
Wow, for real? Thank you.
And
A $30 super chat.
He's got a little kitty cat smile face.
Uh-huh.
That is very
Can
sweet.
you do, I don't know if you could click on that and do like a super sticker or like do a sticker
This
thing.
guy?
Does it give you that option?
No.
No, I'm not sure how that works.
Super sticker? We have to
I
go.
guess there's a setting where if people do a super chat, you can like put a little sticker or something on the screen. I don't know where that is on there right now. But thank you, Ray! Yay!
Wow,
thank you so
thank you.
much.
That deserves a banana spin. Where'd it go?
There you go. He'll spin his banana anytime a super
You
chat
guys ready?
shows up.
Let me get my banana
He's
out
gonna
here.
show off
Excuse
his
me.
banana to everyone.
Excuse me while I whip this out. Here we go. Woohoo! Raymond, thank
Yay!
you, brother. Banana spin. And
Awesome.
woo, there it goes. All right.
All right, another famous cat or popular black cat, Luna from Sailor Moon. And Luna was a magical cat from Sailor Moon. She was Sailor Moon's like familiar little sidekick. I don't know if you guys have watched Sailor Moon.
Dark sided.
Another famous black cat. If you guys have watched The Simpsons, Lisa had the cat Snowball.
Yes. Ironic name.
Yes, a black cat named Snowball.
Get it?
And then Sabrina the Teenage Witch. There was the cartoon show, the live action show.
Oh, someone
And-
beat you to it.
There's another live action show on Netflix, I believe. But Salem the cat. Salem from Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Kirk Harrington chimed in right before you said it.
Another famous black cat, Binks from Hocus Pocus. And he's a talking cat and a witch's cat. Go figure, right?
Yes. I'm reading some comments.
What are the other comments? Let's see.
Big Marty G says Felix was also one of the very first animated characters. Very true.
Even before Mickey Mouse.
Very true.
That's true, yeah. So Felix goes way back to the 19-teens.
Yep, and Crazy Cat
Created by Max
and
Fleischer.
Ignatz the Rat was the old, and that's like right before. That was like after Yellow Kid. But I don't know if they ever did animation of Yellow Kid. That was more of a drawn cartoon. But animated, yes, those were the first animated characters.
Gigi the cat from the anime Kiki's Delivery Service. Yes, and it was about a witch, and she had a little black cat.
Not Gigi Allen.
And she would, kind of like Amazon Prime delivery. Kiki would go out and deliver things to the people in her neighborhood. And it was just really cute. She was a good witch. It was a very cute animation.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Well, I'm not a witch at all.
What is you?
I'm a mummy.
There you go.
I love Binks. I already started watching Hocus Pocus to prepare for Halloween. Don't judge me, LOL, says Tony Marr.
No judging here.
No judging here. You should watch Halloween movies.
Anything that's cool like that, yes, please.
Oscar.
Hocus Pocus 2 comes out.
Oh, they're making a Hocus
What?
Pocus 2.
Where you been?
Wow.
Oscar the Bionic Cat had prosthetic feet. What is that from?
I read about
We were just
Oscar.
talking about that. UK cat, right?
I think he was from the UK. His feet got cut in a combine, like in a farm. It was a bad accident. He was like napping under the machinery. And yeah, he lost his back feet. And they made him prosthetic feet so he could still walk around. And I guess the cat, had a good life and was able to live out the rest of his days, and he had prosthetic feet.
Wow. And this kind of is like, it's not, you let me know if this counts. From the
Okay.
Spider-Man comics, the villain Black Cat.
Oh, Black Cat. Well, she's Black Cat inspired.
Right.
So she must really have liked black cats. She's a likable character.
But T'Challa's not the Black Panther.
The Black Panther's awesome. Black Cat.
Pie Wacket. Oh, the Black Cat from the Jimmy Stewart movie, The Bell, Book, and Candle. Yes. Pie Wacket. See?
I don't remember that movie.
Yeah.
I guess I need to watch that one.
Yeah, my mom, MummyAndMonkey likes that movie. Pie Wacket. Someone said, sorry, Pie Wacket was a Siamese cat. Bum, 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 bum.
That darn cat. I think he was also Siamese.
That darn cat was a black cat, I thought. Oh,
No,
you know what? It might
that
be a
darn
Siamese.
cat was the original. That darn cat was a Siamese.
We are Siamese, if you please.
And
Somebody
then
likes him.
Pinocchio, Figaro.
He wasn't. Oh,
He had black fur, but he
He
was
was
more
white.
of a little tuxedo cat.
Yeah.
He had a white belly. Sylvester, he was more also a tuxedo cat. He had the white belly.
Fluffer and Fuckatash.
Yeah, he had black fur, but he was like black and white, like a tuxedo cat.
Yes, yes.
So if you guys can think of any other black cats in movies or shows,
Famous black cat.
famous
And
black cats.
we know what you could say, but we're talking about the animals, the feline black cat.
Catwoman, says Bobby Harvey Jr.
The Tim Burton one, yeah.
Yeah, she had the black leather, cat suit. So
They had
she
a-
must have really liked black cats.
well, the Michelle Pfeiffer version had the leather cat suit. Halle Berry did too, but
Just
much,
different variations.
much worse rendition.
Lucy, daughter of the devil, had a black cat too, says Nora.
Yes.
Cool. Let's see. Belle, Book, and Candle is one of the best Halloween movies, says Lois. I don't think I've seen that one.
We have to dig that one up. Yeah, I mean, I think I rented it from the library one time for MummyAndMonkey, and yeah, that was.
Oh, wow.
We'll have to get that. We can just go on the Amazon and find it. I think.
Look on the interwebs for it.
Yeah, we'll dig it up for Halloween. We'll watch it. It sounds like fun.
Tales from the Dark Side had a black cat killing an assassin. I think it was the Cat from Hell.
Oh, the movie.
Wow.
What about the Stephen King movie? The cat. What's it called? Not Cat Eyes.
I'm trying to remember.
Someone out there.
I keep thinking Pet Cemetery, but that was a gray cat.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
That wasn't it. It was the cat in, what was the name of that Stephen King movie with Drew Barrymore? We watched it. I had it. It was called Cat's Eye. There you go.
Cat's Eye.
Not Cat Eye, but Cat's Eye. That was a tabby, I think.
Yeah, that wasn't a black cat, I believe. I could be wrong though. The black cat in the Boris Karloff movie, The Black Cat. So, yeah, that's also based off of Edgar Allan Poe, but Edgar Allan Poe did something terrible to the cat in his story. So I didn't like to bring that one up because, yeah, the guy kills the cat in that story.
Bobby Harvey Jr. said Penelope from the Looney Tunes always gets chased by Pepe Le Pew. Because remember, she walks underneath a just freshly painted white fence.
Oh, yes, and then the white
She
stripe.
gets a stripe, and he
Yeah.
thinks she's a skunk, and he goes on his his spree to win her love.
And, yeah.
And there was the end of Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pepe needs to,
Well,
yeah.
I'll just reserve my comments for something else.
We won't get into that.
It's a cartoon.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyways.
And
Let's
he
see.
loved her.
Cat
Mwah,
People,
mwah,
the
mwah.
movie, says Randy.
With Nastasia Kinski or
I don't know.
the original?
Maybe both. Cat People, the movie.
Yeah, think about that one.
Oh, Tony Mara. Tabby killing a wall goblin. That part scared the crap out of me as a kid. LOL.
Yeah, there's not a ton of them.
Yeah. But you know what? There are some. And black cats are becoming more popular in pop culture. And there's a ton of black cats in anime. So Lois mentioned Kiki's Delivery Service.
Right.
There's also the Black Cat in Trigun, that series, where the cat just kind of shows up.
Trigun, yeah.
Kuroneko, the black cat. Sailor Moon with Luna. There's been others too. I just can't think of them at the moment. But thank you guys so much. We're probably going to wrap this up in a little bit.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, it was a good conversation. We're going to slowly build up to more Halloween topics because we're getting close to the month of Halloween.
Should we do more like scary topics or like folklore stuff? If there's a topic that you guys want to recommend, you could put it in the comments or you could email us.
That's right. Please, if you have ideas for comments for the Hairy Scary Hangover that we do after the hangout, yeah, write us and let us know. We'd be more than happy to. We love getting your mail. Physical mail, which could be sent to us via our post office box, which you can find on the MummyAndMonkey.com. We have an address there.
Yes.
But if you want to write us some stuff and let us know, what you think you'd like to hear us talk about, we'd love to have the ideas like that.
Yeah, so thank you guys.
Pumpkin Puss.
Hit that like button. Thank you so much. Good night. Good fright.
Someone had a question before
Oh,
you go.
I'm sorry.
Will you guys be at Cinema?
Cinema what?
Wasteland, I think.
We are scheduled for Cinema Wasteland. We would like to attend.
So far, we're on track for it. Yes, unless something big happens where we can't attend. But that's all, you know how it is out there. So we'll see.
But if things are crowded,
Yes.
we will be wearing. I will be wearing a mask. And
I always wear a mask.
you know, if it's crowded, we encourage others to do the same. To at least, you know, please consider it.
Or if you're not that good looking.
She's grim.
Pandemic or not, just wear a mask.
or
Please.
or a paper bag. No,
we
I'm just
implore
kidding.
you. You know how it is. Hey,
He's
look,
kidding.
that's my. What do you think I'm wearing this for?
Yes.
If I was gorgeous, I wouldn't have to come up with this whole thing. Anyway,
Anyways, so stay safe out there. Good night. Good fright.
it would be the pretty mummy girl and the pretty mummy boy, but it's the mummy and the monkey.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Anyway,
Darling.
all right, you sign off because I digress every second of my life. So go ahead.
All right. Good night, good fright, guys. Bye.